What's up, MPX addicts, and welcome to the MPX Rehab. I'm your host, the hashtag Certified Mark J. Williams, here with my co-host, as always,
the voice of the MPX addicts, Kyle Smith.
And we apologize for the late start, new studio, growing pains, things like that. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
But this last week was Fight, Win, Survive, the finals for 2023, and this was an exciting show.
This was great, and it's one of those that, Fight, Win, Survive is always great. One of my favorite things MPX does every year. But this year, I don't know, it seemed very special. I think seemed different, seemed fun, unique, a lot of different things. And then also the finals, we had a, kind of a mystery partner. The green team. So get Sykes, unfortunately, injured, couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So,
Aaron.
Aaron.
You said Andrew.
I said Sykes. I didn't even say Aaron or Andrew. I said Sykes because I'm always afraid to mess up Aaron for some reason. So I say Sykes.
Okay.
It's like Demo Diamond. It's always Diamond because I'm going to mess it up. But yeah, so it was cool. The vignettes we had, trying to see who the mystery partner is, stuff like that. The only thing I thought was a little weird with those was Eagle's post the night before, him saying that he's found someone. And then doing vignettes that day, being like, I don't know who we're going to get. You just said. It just was weird.
It's live entertainment. Things can change on the drop of a hat. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and get started with the night, because the first match of the night was exciting on its own, because it was actually announced as Dylan Cavins versus Devion Black.
Yep.
But late in the game, card subject to change, Joe Angelo Garcia, the highlight of the night, got added to the mix. And this made for a really, really interesting match.
You want to do the Hispanic cause of panic? You don't want to do that one?
You know how you worry about messing up Aaron?
Yeah, but somehow I don't mess that one up. It's weird.
I don't know.
But yeah, having Joe added to this just at first was a little weird, but then it just, I don't know, I felt it made the match better, just for the fact that all three of these are talented,
especially with the storytelling of Devion and Joe ganging up on poor Dylan, and just him having to fight back hard to be able to overcome it. And
it is one of those things where Cavins is already the smaller guy. Why are we really needing to make him more of an underdog?
Well, it's because he's the dynamo of the three.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Just quick.
Yeah, it's kind of like Sebastian. I think you're the one who said you don't want to get hit by him. He actually hits very hard.
Oh yeah. It's a cannonball coming right at you. No.
But no.
Speaking of which, we're gonna have to talk to Sebastian and Schaefer about gimmick infringement.
It's Schaefer. He's fine. He can use whatever.
Mark's smart.
It's the best big man in all of it, entertainment.
Either way, this match, I loved, like I said, I love the storytelling and everything, with especially the fact that, heels rarely can work together if they're not already part of a stable or a tag team, because, they'll eventually, their egos will get in the way, and one of them will want to be the winner over the other.
Happened here.
Yeah, absolutely. And it allowed Dylan to, capitalize and, come away with a win, a very good win.
Yeah. And there hasn't been another MPX roster member come in such short time just get as much love from the addicts as Cavins has. It's impressive.
I can name one, and he's completely on the other end of the spectrum. How popular was Brick?
Oh, yeah, no. And that's the thing. We've had a few here and there. But, man, there's something about Cavins that the addicts just love. And, I mean, it's what not to love.
It's that infectious smile.
It's that, the speed, it's his facial expressions when he's in the ring. Like, it's just, there's everything about him. He's really good. It's a lot like him, to me, is how I am with Stevie Hendricks. Stevie just comes out.
Yeah.
And his music and his charisma and around the ring and his face, you're just, in his expressions, you're like, oh man, this guy's, it's infectious. So yeah, I do get it.
You love every moment of it. Yeah. But Dylan Cavins coming away with the win on that one, and gotta hope that brings up his stock.
Yeah, you would think so. He's a little up and down, but I feel like he's had more success than fail.
Yeah, true.
Even in defeat when he came in and debuted against Jerome. It's amazing. So
Yeah. But then after that, we had a tag team match. This is the one match that felt slightly incongruous with the rest of the show, but at the same time, it was still telling its own story. So
yeah, it's Horsepower versus El Constructor, and I guess DMG, which doesn't.
Constructor Nino.
But I mean, didn't El Constructor just violate some type of child labor laws right there? I mean, you can't have DMG doing construction work. That's illegal.
Nope, no political jokes for me today.
I'm just saying, I think it's illegal. But yeah, continuing Horsepower's tag team, I guess dominance and stake claim here at MPX.
Oh yeah.
I don't. Yes, I like Horsepower's new heel thing. I just when you defeat this team, and it's no disrespect to El Constructor and DMG, first time tag team, more of a comedy tag team, whatever. It's not really making me think, oh, this is the greatest team here at MPX. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not, to me, it didn't really do anything for them.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that made it feel a little incongruous. It's like they just took on the entourage. They just, they're going after the Children of the Scorn and everything. So it's like them facing a thrown together team of two, I hate to put it this way, jobbers.
Yeah. Which, I mean, Kid Mayhem will grow out of that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about El Constructor, but Kid Mayhem's going to grow out of that.
But, yeah, it did feel a little...
Yeah, it was just weird and kind of, like you said, out of place. Just not really there. But, a little bit of spoiler, that's not the last time we'll see Horsepower.
Yeah, true. But then we had the MPX Addicts Championship, and this is where I had an inkling as to who was going to be the mystery partner for the blue team. Sky De Lacrimosa defending his MPX Addicts Championship belt against Dylan Smasher. Dylan had been booked to face somebody else earlier, but, card subject to change.
Exactly. And then, just big sweaty men slapping meat. This was physical. This was stiff looking. It was great. The power that both these men gave against each other, the suplexes, everything. Loved Dylan's gear. Obviously Kevin Steen inspired, but loved it because obviously I love Kevin Steen. Man, it was great.
I still feel kind of bad now. It's like I heard even over Twitch, I could hear the Baby Otis chants. I'm like, no, guys, no. It's not as bad as the Happy Corbin chants.
It annoys me so much, but yeah, it's the Addicts. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So
it's like I feel bad because I kind of started that, but
so you're the blame.
Yeah. God. But then we had the tag team match of LP and Polly Paparazzi versus Hilda and the Mad Prince. And this is, like you said, this is where we saw Horsepower again because the entourage, Polly is really good.
He is.
For a guy who's so new into this.
New. But yeah, it's one of those that it's such a great match. It's not the full entourage. Where's Sapo?
I don't know.
I know he worked earlier with DMG, but you can change attires and get back out there.
No,
it's fine.
That wasn't Sapo.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
We need a match between Sapo and El Constructor just to get this clarified.
Yeah, but they've been in the ring together. It still was a fake, but I just don't know which one was the fake. Who was the real El Sapo?
Great, this is going to be another Fifth Dacus thing, isn't it?
Yes. But no, tag match was good. It's always great to see Hilda. Like I said, I think Hilda getting in there, mixing it up with the guys, it's going to be good given the right people.
Yeah.
Say this was Schaefer and Hilda. I just don't know if it would have been as good. It would have been entertaining because that's what Schaefer does.
I think it would have been fine because remember we saw Jake and Hilda, and she was able to take a lot of the things Jake threw at her.
That's true.
So I think it would be okay, but she would obviously be more on the losing end of that one.
Well, yes. Well, I mean, she's still on the losing end of this match.
Yeah. But then,
that's
of course,
also because Horsepower.
Horsepower interrupts, attacks the Mad Prince out of the ring while the ref is distracted, and Hilda gets pinned.
Yep. And that's just, Horsepower is going to be that thorn in the side to the Scorn, I guess.
And then we had the obvious match of the night for Fight Win Survive Finals as Kane Carter took on Exodus Prime, and just wow.
Yeah, this match was amazing, and I said it when I was watching it live, and I'm going to say it again. I think give Kane Carter 6 months to a year, he's going to be where Exodus is now, as being talked about as one of the best in Texas.
I can agree with that
Kane
completely.
Carter is really talented, and he's I want to say still new. I want to say he's maybe 8 months in. Maybe I'm not entirely sure. I want to say he is road school and DFW All Pro. I think he did both. I'm not entirely sure. I know he's road school.
Yeah.
But Kane is talented and good, and the more I see of him, the more I'm like, man, this kid's a star.
Oh,
He's got it.
Absolutely.
He's got a great look. Whether he's face or heel, the expressions are there. His in-ring work is good. I like Kane Carter a lot.
And him taking on Exodus Prime, that made this, obviously, like I said, match of the night. And I'd say almost match of the year contender at least.
It's up there for sure because that match was so good. And it had a lot of time to it, which at first, it was one that, looking back, watching it live, I didn't realize. But then looking back, I'm like, oh yeah, there wasn't a lot of matches. Who had the most time? Oh, Kane and Exodus probably had the most time. So, and it was good. They delivered.
Oh yeah, and then of course the main event, which had to tell the most exciting story of the night, because this one was, it a little bit felt like what they were trying to do with last year's Fight Win Survive, where one team was just going to clean up and everything.
Yep.
But this time, Green team was already kind of on a weird leg.
They got screwed.
With Aaron Sykes being out. But they had a help from above, as I had said, as Angel Camacho, the Puerto Rican juggernaut, came out. And
again, no disrespect to Angel, big guy, good, athletic, love Angel a lot. But Green team was not the full team that should have been there. They got screwed. It's not right. They should have had this.
Yeah,
Green team always wins. Green is great.
No, they didn't win this one though. So
no, this was amazing.
This was
Eagle keeping his pose the entire time. Almost the entire time. 3
minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, something like that. But he let go too soon. I felt Angel was not in the ring yet. Yeah. That's when he really should have let go. But yeah, so you had Eagle, Kari Wright, Gabe Wilder, and Angel, the Green team, which should have been the winners. Go against Demo, Tommy Becker, Shimbashi, and Schaefer. And the blue team came out and they didn't really seem to like Shimbashi all that much.
No, not some. Well, I mean, Demo was fine with him, obviously.
Yeah, but Demo also got eliminated really quickly, so he was not there to really help him.
Yeah, true. But yeah, Shimbashi getting injured early on in the match, being out of it, and especially Tyler Foster making the comments on the stream that, it's like, well, it's more like, they're down 2 men instead of 1 when Demo got.
And that's the thing. That was the great storytelling on Shimbashi and everyone involved. Just how is he going to do it? How is Shimbashi going to continue? How is he going to work? And then, you had the eliminations go out, and it came down to Shimbashi going against all 3 members of the Green team. He went against Kari, Angel, and Eagle and eliminated them back to back to back on an injured ankle, or injured knee.
It's like
going on to win for the blue team. He obviously is the MVP of the blue team.
Oh yeah. With him, especially with the way that he did it, Kari just quick roll up, boom, done. With Angel, it was just like, how's he going to do this? How's this going to... And then, he gets, beat down. And then, the taking on Aaron Eagle. Basically, I'd say... a
rematch from last week.
Redeeming himself from the rematch from Aaron Eagle versus Shimbashi in that tape knuckles match. Yeah. But we're missing one small thing with this whole thing, because there was... There was somebody that got themselves involved in a lot of this.
What are you talking about?
Post-match with the tag team match, Red Chambers came in and took out Paulie and LP.
Red Death came for Schaefer.
Oh, yeah. And, Schaefer got eliminated because, Ref was distracted and Red was capitalized. So I'm really interested to see where Red's going with this.
I am too. It looks interesting. And then, it's after this, it's one of those things where it's like... Shimbashi, they're strapping a rocket to him, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm loving it.
Do I think on the 20th at Gauntlet for the Gold, does he win? I don't. I still think Tatum's going to win.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tatum's going to win.
But it's one of those where Shimbachi's definitely going to show out.
They could finally pull the trigger on Schaefer for all we know.
God, that would be amazing. It won't happen, but it's MPX and Schaefer.
I mean, he's already got gold, so,
Yeah.
But that's a different show altogether. But that was the finals for Fight Win Survive. It was a hell of a show, an exciting show. I loved the underdog story with Shimbashi during the main event. Everything, just except for one incongruous match that really wasn't bad, it had served its purpose.
No, it was fun. It was funny. It served its purpose. It's also great to see DMG. The more we see him, the more I like. It just, for the Fight When Survive card it felt a little out of place.
But this week is not Gauntlet for the Gold. That's May 20th. Nope. This week
is my birthday. Oh, wait. No, we're talking about this?
Yeah. This week.
It's supposed to be about me. It's May 6th. It's my day.
Okay. Happy early birthday. But
thank you.
But everybody hurts.
Yeah, I do.
Everybody hurts this year. I'm liking what I'm seeing already.
Oh, that's a great card.
I mean, obviously we have one that I've already plugged as a possible match of the year contender with Jet Black and Dylan Cavens.
Which I feel like that's a lot of people's thinkings, and I'm not saying that they're not going to deliver, but I feel like people are going to have such high expectations for this match. And again, like I said, when it got thrown in the chat 2 or 3 weeks ago, they said, "Oh, Jet Black versus Cavens." I was like, "No, that's a tag team. You want them to."
I agree with that.
So I'm really curious how it's going to work.
I'm still a part of the petition to get Dylan Cavens to go back to his Naruto Shippuden entrance music, please. Hell, I loved the gear too.
But no, that match is going to be amazing. It's going to be phenomenal. It's just one of those where it's like, I feel like people are putting a lot on it and building it up. Yeah, true. But other matches that could easily be built up with this, we're going to have Hilda and Killicate going one-on-one. Which, this is something completely different from Hilda. Hilda, yes, she's gone against Morgan Mercy. Hilda has gone against people like Erica Torres. She's never really gone against a submission specialist like Killicate. Yeah. So it's something completely different for her. It's going to be really interesting. I mean, it's like, especially with Killicate, being BK Rhythm on WOW and everything. Wait. No one watches that. It's fine. I mean, I take that back. I watch it Saturday at the bar when it's on TV. So. But, it's like she's got a lot of exposure and she's getting a lot of experience in bigger leagues and everything. So, this is going to be a good chance for Hilda. It is. It's going to be a great working experience for Hilda, and then we'll see what happens. It's like just like it was when she got to work with Abaddon as a tag team partner. It's like just having that, Yep. Yeah. No, you're right about that, Greg. Let's see. We've also got Matlock versus Muerte Inferno, which it's good to see Muerte back. Yeah. It's obviously, I think him and Sykes are still cool. So kind of going for his fallen brother, get redemption against Locke. So the crew is still the crew. Who's the third? It was Helio. That's right, Helio. I couldn't remember. Better. Yeah. But no. This match is going to be cut. I don't. I just hate bad wrestling TV. There's a difference. Yes, wow, exactly. Yes, Locke and Muerte is going to be good. It's one of those that I've always enjoyed Muerte. We never have seen him a lot. So seeing him back, I think it's going to be great. Yeah. And it's like, maybe this will serve as a proper revenge. I don't know. Maybe we get the crew back together and have them go up against Matlock, to where Matlock needs to call in a friendship of his own. Get Mayhem Mafia back together. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Let's see. Then we've got Kari Wright versus DL Hartley. No titles on the line because, remember, Kari Wright. He's already got it. I mean, he's the only man to have to win the thing 6 times in order to get it. So, no, he did. He won. That's not how that worked. No, it did. And on top of that, he's already in the Gauntlet for the Gold. So he's got like a twofer. No. His team lost. He was great. Right. Yeah. Way the pour salt in the wound. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, because Green lost. That's right. But yeah, he could still, whoever wins against Tatum, or if Tatum wins, Kari could always cash in. I think he's going to watch Gauntlet for the Gold very closely. Very closely. I'll be honest, the DL Hartley, I've heard the name, have not seen him, so I do not know much about it. So I'm excited because it's, again, someone new to see. Yeah, it's a fresh face, and it'll be actually really nice to see somebody new and get a good... And the match we're going to talk about next, well, yes, Jet Black and Cavens is going to be amazing. Everyone's hyped up for it. This match, I think, is what I'm looking forward to the most. The triple threat tag title match. Oh, yeah. We're going to have our
tag champions, Purple Haze, taking on Children of the Scorn, trying to go and reclaim it, and TJ Slater and Levi Lucas.
Which I love TJ Slater and Levi Lucas separately. Seeing them together, I haven't really seen it personally. I know they've done it elsewhere. I just haven't seen it yet, so I'm really excited to see how they work as a team.
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting for me. I mean, it's like obviously we've seen Purple Haze and we've seen Children of the Scorn.
Yeah.
This new team is going to be interesting.
It's just one of those where is horsepower going to make
I was
going to
say
felt?
it's like is
horsepower.
who
knows?
They're going to be a factor in
Yeah,
this.
we'll see if they're there or paying attention or what.
But then we've also got the MPX Addicts Championship match. Sky Delacrimosa murders Polly Paparazzi. I'm sorry, faces Polly Paparazzi.
He'll have the entourage there. It may not be a full-on murder.
Maybe we'll see.
It might be, what do you call it? Aggravated assault? I don't know about murder.
And it's going to be excessive violence one way or the other.
That is true. But yeah, that's going to be a great card. And it's also my birthday, so come out and say happy birthday to me.
So yeah, it's like one of the really interesting things is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches announced. That's pretty much the whole card. Unless there's one other match.
So there might be one or two.
Yeah.
We'll see. Be nice to see DMG again. Who knows?
Yeah. That'll be interesting to see. Looking forward to it one way or the other. Yes. I love it. Make sure you get your tickets, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry this was a short show, but of course, we started late because growing pains. But I'm looking forward to it. Get your tickets. Watch it on Twitch.
And then,
if you're going to watch on Twitch, by the way, also watch us on Twitch. Especially, you're going to want to stay tuned because, well, we're going to be coming back in a few minutes with Danny Saint with us, and that's going to be so cool.
Super excited.
Yeah. So, either way, keep it kayfabe.
See y'all Saturday.
Mark out.
So people are